We're live.
Greetings and welcome to episode 1 of the second season of City of Destiny, a part of the Untold Stories project. We have affectionately titled this episode Kintsugi. I am your host and game master, Aaron. City of Destiny is an actual play of Mutants and Masterminds, the world's greatest superhero RPG, from Green Ronin Publishing, using concepts and themes derived from the Emerald City sourcebook, and is set within the connected version of Earth Prime that can be seen in many other offerings from the Untold Stories project. Mutants and Masterminds is a D20 based system which allows players and GMs to create stories featuring all of the greatest heroes of their imagination. It's flexible enough to handle most superheroic shenanigans, complex enough to handle the weird stuff, and simple enough to be easy to play. And one of the things that I love about it is its inclusion of hero points. Now, these allow our heroes to re-roll a die, take an extra action, recover from a dangerous condition, or use their powers in new and creative ways. Our heroes each get to start with one of these hero points, and they can get additional points for good role-playing, funny jokes, unfunny jokes, clever decisions, really bad decisions, for me using their weaknesses against them, and by your generosity. If you subscribe, renew a subscription, or donate bits to our stream, you will generate a hero point that can be given to the player of your choice. Player, not game master. We are a small but growing streaming network. All of those follows and subscribes help our little PL6 network grow into the PL14 powerhouse we hope to become. So let's meet our players for tonight, shall we? Say, welcome back, heroes.
Welcome back,
Welcome
heroes.
back, heroes.
Yay!
And welcome to our new heroes.
And welcome to our new heroes.
Hi.
Heroes, let's go ahead and have you introduce yourselves. Tell us your name, where else our listeners can find you, and who you're playing, and answer our question of the week, which is, what was your favorite team roster change moment? And I'm going to kick it off with Alex.
Hello, everyone. My name is Alex, and I'm so excited to be coming back as Crucible / Ethan Blackwell / the Burger King employee of Magnetism. Very excited to just get back to my sleepy boy and save the day and hopefully learn a few things and probably not fight his dad to the death on a volcano at some point this season. A space volcano. As for the answer to the question of the day, I really like how Legends of Tomorrow handles their roster changes from season to season. I like when they drop new characters in, when they shuffle the same face but with a new aspect of who they might be, or a new character in the case of a lot of the actors on the show. Except for when they turned Matt Ryan into some time travel guy and not John Constantine, because we should not be wasting our Matt Ryan, John Constantine time in this day and age.
Preach.
But yeah, that's me. I will pass it happily over to Keel and Puppy.
Hi, I'm Ann Puppy. I play Keone. To answer the question today, I don't really have a specific show, mainly because I was very busy at work and I did not have time to think. And then I had to make chili and it was just a lot going on. But I love when characters get interchanged, but no one really acknowledge, like they're very distinctly different people. And no one really acknowledges it, but somebody makes a joke about like, you look different. Like Roseanne did a really good job where the sister, they're like, I feel like that was somebody else or something to that extent. And then they like play it off as a joke and they're like, oh yeah, that was, when I, dyed my hair blue or something, something like where they like make it a joke about the previous actress or what actor or whatever. Like, I always think that's funny when it's like, they're acknowledging that they switched out characters, but like they want you to just like kind of roll with it and keep going. So that's always like my favorite like moment. There's been a bunch of shows that do that, and I just always think that's funny because then the audience is like, I get it, and then but you just move on, and so that's always like my favorite. So with that, I will pass it to Joe.
Hi, I'm Joe, and I am here again playing Dr. Irons, aka the accidental mother
Burger
of
Mama.
the group. I don't know. Coming through hell and making sure the kids stay alive is interesting. As for the question of the day, I guess I'm going to go old school in a way, but I really loved when in the original Sailor Moon manga when the Starlights show up. Those characters fucking flipped the table on so many things within the universe of that story itself, but also just outside and what she was saying at the time about things that are still very much relevant nowadays. Honestly, I think that was my favorite change up to a roster was when the Starlights were introduced into the Sailor Moon universe. Brandon, wherever you are.
Hi, everybody. I'm Brandon. I am playing Portal, the hero with the ability to create portals, but not an original superhero name. To answer the question of the day, I've got a couple that I'm struggling with which one I like more, because they both did a really great job, but were also both heartbreaking, and just get me in the feels every single time. The first one is Black Panther 2. And just handling that was a delicate touch. I think a lot of people were worried about, and I think they did really well with it. The second one is Transformers the movie. Because, gotta love my 80s childhood trauma. With that, I will pass it to Calvin.
Okay, hey everyone, I'm Calvin, and I am playing a new character that I don't know. Should I save the introduction for later, I think? Or
Yeah, it's up to you.
yeah, we'll introduce the character later, not like her name is in big letters behind my head.
Right.
But to answer the question of the day, I don't know if this is my favorite, but I just had this show in mind recently, Avengers: Earth's Mightiest Heroes, just because I really liked how the roster was changing over time, especially through the first season. But there's an episode in the second season where the core team is in some, superhero time trap, that sort of thing. And then they have to be saved by like the backup Avengers with like Wolverine and War Machine and Iron Fist and Luke Cage and Spider-Man and the Thing are there. And yeah, I don't know. It was just a really fun episode because we didn't get to see much of those characters. So I don't know. I thought their dynamic was pretty fun, and I just happened to be thinking about that show recently. And with that answer, I will pass it over to Gary.
Gary. We're going to wait and see on my character when they're revealed. So we'll get to that a little bit later. The question of the day, for me, it would have to be X-Men, the comic book. I started reading just before issue 200, and the shift when Fall of Mutants crossover happened, and the team was considered dead, and they moved to Australia. That Outback team is still my favorite, and that just got me even more involved with comics. And then as that team transitioned, and I think we can spoilers all this, and they go through the Siege Perilous and part ways, man, that like hit me pretty hard. So that's my favorite. I'm in the position of now who hasn't gone yet.
Wiki.
So she's off camera, but
Yep,
Wiki is still
Wiki,
with us
yep.
as well.
Hi, I'm disembodied Wiki. I'm disembodied because I've been very sick the past 2 weeks, and I look like it. So, um, tonight I will be playing Professor Cephalopod, aka Dr. Cyrus Dillon, PhD, aka Grumpy Sea Daddy. He's got some stuff going on. To answer the question of the day, week, whatever it is, I don't know if this really counts, but Batman and Robin, when Bruce Wayne died and Dick Grayson became Batman with Damian as his Robin, I personally think Bruce Wayne should have stayed dead because that was the best Batman and Robin we've ever had.
Yeah, fuck yeah, someone else agrees. Sorry, Wiki. I so rarely hear that opinion. It makes me so happy.
And I'm done. Okay. Oh,
Okay.
P.S. I hate Bruce Wayne.
Shocking. So for me, I have one of two examples, both of which are very, very, very old school. The first one is all the way back in Avengers number 16, when the original team of Avengers all quit except for Captain America, who actually wasn't even an original Avenger. He had been found, several episodes or several issues in when they found him frozen in the ice. And that was when Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver and Hawkeye joined the team. And for a while, they were called the Cap's Kooky Quartet, which was so 70s it hurts. And I loved it. I thought it was just amazing. My other fun old school example was in the Justice Society comics, All-Star Comics, where the lineup of the Justice Society was literally anyone that Timely Comics was putting out comics for, unless they had their own book. As soon as they got their own title, they had to leave the Justice Society. And they actually reference that as in comic, they'd say, well, Superman and Batman have been given their own books, so they're going to be leaving the team now. I just thought that was so wonderful and ridiculous, and yeah. So, since we last saw all of these heroes, a few months have passed. Our Stormbreakers, the heroes of Emerald City, were able to stop the alien entity Telex, who is now a statue in the middle of the bay. And a whole new wave of superhumans started appearing throughout the city. We have a new team of heroes in town who call themselves the Emerald City Sentinels. There may or may not be a bit of a rivalry growing between the teams. The Sentinels tend to be a little bit more street level focused, although Caleb Gardner tries to play the teams off of each other when he's doing his broadcasts. As for your team, your public persona is now being capably managed by your new publicist, Ida Merritt, although she is not quite as good at her job as Riley had been. So you've all been doing various things, which we'll catch up on in a minute, when you're gathered at the tower by Professor Cephalopod and Dr. Irons, who have an announcement for the team. That's your cue.
Yeah, but people.
What's up, Murder Mommy?
Can I have more coffee? Cyrus. I know. Okay, all right.
We're leaving.
There, that. With it's about time, and we have got to get ahead
where,
of
the lair?
We're taking a leave of absence from the team.
Sorry, what?
No.
What? So
You're like the authority figures.
Who else is going to keep our shenanigans in check?
Well, I mean, at some point, you guys have got to learn It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You know what? The therapist has been working. And that's part of the point, that I'm not supposed to be afraid of my identity anymore. I am alive and I get to live. So I want to go meet my kids and I want my husband's body back. So we're going to go take care of that.
Yeah, I mean, that's the basics. I need to find out who killed my wife, because whoever killed my wife is also probably responsible for what happened to me. The fact that my body is missing. And if the two of us are going to suddenly be alive again, officially and in public, that puts my family, particularly my children, at risk. And I cannot have that. So we are going on a side quest. And we can't do that as part of this team, because this journey may take us places this team can't go.
I mean, to be fair, you guys seem to have a lot of fun with the whole like public spats we keep having.
I can literally go anywhere.
Yes, but you guys still have classes, and did you drop out of college anyways?
I was never in college.
I'm still in college.
Keone?
This
Right.
isn't about me. This is about you guys.
I can't even keep a begonia alive. You want me to run the team?
No, we don't want you to run the team. Tommy is in charge while we're gone.
Yeah, about that.
What?
Wait. About that. I've been doing a lot more work with Aegis, and I mean, I'm not like leaving, but like they're keeping me really busy, and I am not dropping out of school. I mean, I figure I'm still gonna like live here in the tower if that's okay, but
we already discussed this, sweetheart. Of course you're staying in the tower.
So
your commute is going to be 0.5 seconds.
I'm gonna mostly work remote anyways, but
that too.
Anywho, but yeah, I mean, if there's only 3 of you, do you need a team leader?
Oh,
they definitely need an adult.
You're not being left alone. But that's not here nor there right now. Just
Wait, you found replacement superheroes for us?
Things have a way of working themselves out. It's going to be fine.
Are we going to have a murder stepmommy?
What
that
room
oh
are you
like I'm sorry, yes.
What room are you telling this? Like, where are we right now? Like, in relation to the tower, like, what room are we
We are probably in the conference room, would be my guess.
Probably. Okay. Keone gets very uncomfortable, stands up, and just leaves.
Bring 2 glasses.
She goes to the kitchen and just, like, leaves. Like, she can't handle what's happening right now and just leaves. She's just like, nope, and just walks out.
The whole question of like a different murder mommy, I don't know. That is for you to decide. Look,
what did Mars say about this?
He has helped to facilitate it.
Yeah, I mean, we wouldn't have been able to regain our identities or find out as much as we have without him. So yeah, we have his full support to go finish
what
he started, I guess.
We're not quitting.
No.
We're taking a leave of absence. We will be back when our business is concluded.
Think about it this way. How about this? There's the team's main mission. You guys get to keep having your fun little fights with that other obnoxious team here, and keep saving the day. We have to go do like this stupid spy covert bullshit in the background for a while, and we'll show up. You know what? Mars will always have a way to get a hold of us. So if you need us to come back for any reason, Portal, you can come and get us. But I mean, we really do need to go take care of this, and it's going to be a lot of stuff that frankly you guys don't really need to get mixed up in, because you weren't involved in the situation beforehand, because this has been going on before any of you were alive. I'm sorry.
You just hear like crashing and like slamming coming from the kitchen.
Oh.
And you just suddenly just hear, "This is bullshit," just really loud, and then just like silence.
I should probably go help with that.
Also-
Keone is taking this very healthily.
You guys know my propensity for spying, so I'll keep an eye on you.
We're not
I'm gonna miss
gone.
you guys.
Well, yeah, but I'm. Yeah,
You're very young. You're going to learn that people come in and out of your life.
yeah.
Oh,
That's
no,
how
that
life
doesn't sound
works.
true. No, that can't be the case.
People weave in and out of your life.
Portal stares at Ethan in traumatic childhood.
I want you guys to remember where I was before I joined this team. Missing people is something I am very used to doing. Knowing that you all are right here at a moment's notice, and it's vice versa. I will be right here at a moment's notice, but there's something else that has to be done right now, and we just can't be side by side at this moment. But if I learned anything in the Hells, missing people means we still have a connection and a way to find each other.
My powers are literally sticking things together so they don't separate.
Sure.
I'm not made of metal.
Yes, you are.
Squishy
No, I'm
octopus,
not.
I will yank you out of that machine. Have emotions with us.
This
Look,
is important, and I support. I'm here to help if you need me to move something heavy or crush something or find a really small piece of metallic magnetic debris somewhere. I don't know. Just call if you need.
Always.
I know this is important, and you need to protect your kids, even your douchey son. But it just doesn't make it easier.
I can always call every now and then and tell you how disappointed I am in you, if that'll help.
You mean it?
I'll leave a recording. You can just press play whenever you need someone to be disappointed in you.
Oh, my dad's been leaving voicemails every day for the last 6 months.
Your dad's an asshole.
You know what? Do we need to make a visit? No. It's fine.
It's okay. I'm gonna go help Keone destroy the kitchen.
Please don't destroy the kitchen.
Actually, Alex, about that, your dad had been leaving voicemails. He's now kind of gone radio silent.
It's because he got turned into a big brain and can't text anymore.
Those have fingers. You need fingies for that.
Well, with the other two having left, Peter's gonna walk up to Professor C and just keep you both safe, okay?
Carol
Oh.
absolutely snatches a hold of him and
Oh
hugs
no,
him.
no, no, no! Hang on 1 second, because he's gonna give like the 3-pat hug
Yeah,
to Professor C. And he's gonna turn around. He's gonna look at Carol, and then he's going to run at her and hug her, and he's going to start sobbing.
and she is not like cradled, but she's definitely going to just pick him up. It's okay. It's all good. As long as you need this.
Seth's gonna look over at Tommy and go, I've downloaded all of the information you need to access my lab here in the tower into your suit. If you need it, it's at your disposal. Please don't blow anything up or burn anything down.
Don't plan to?
Please don't let them blow anything up or burn anything down.
I'll do my best.
That includes inside and outside of my lab.
Also,
I'm giving the 3 heroes who are still going to be around after this scene hero points for this.
also, thank you, Game Master Luna, for following this evening.
No,
All aboard the trauma train.
Choo-choo.
All right.
If you like trauma, stick around.
It only gets worse.
So we are going to say a farewell to Joe and Wiki, and thank them for being a part of our first season, and also let you all know that coming very soon there will be a new podcast from the Untold Stories Project that is going to feature the adventures that Cyrus and Carol are getting up to. We haven't figured a title out for that just yet, but it will be coming soon. So
Continue on, fearless bisexuals.
Get feral,
Disaster
y'all.
bisexuals. We have all the fear.
Oh, so
Get-
now the team is the feral bisexuals. We've got it. All
Yes.
right.
Get feral, y'all. The parents are gone.
Aaron is saying, "Oh no, what did I do?"
no, not at all.
How do I leave this thing on? Oh, there it is. Bye.
Bye.
Um,
No. Oh no. Hold.
Oh no, no,
I'm
no,
running
no,
the
no.
show.
Don't mind me as I fix faces in the background, everybody.
So Keone would have definitely not said goodbye to either of them, because to her, if she doesn't say goodbye, then they have to come back. So she would not have said goodbye or accepted it. But if if Ethan came into the kitchen, she probably was killing a bottle of wine and just turned to look at him and said, "No, fuck you, you're crying." Even though she is just a mess.
I am also crying, yes.
Yeah.
Did you know they were going to do this to us?
No. No. And she just like takes another drink and just more tears.
What are we going to do? We can't be in charge. That cannot be. That cannot be. It just can't be. That was
Yeah,
our whole
Karen
dynamic.
doesn't-
We'd make
Yeah,
trouble
she
and then
does-
they'd bail us out.
We do dumb shit and they fix it. It's like the whole point. Yeah, Keone's just like as like controlling as she possibly can, but you can see that like the countertops and the glass, there's multiple broken glasses from where she has like made it too cold that it's shattered. Like you can just kind of, it's just a mess. She's taking it very well.
Very well.
Very
Yeah.
well.
Um,
She has only ever known stability to parental figures, so she is so uncomfortable with this. So she is just like has no idea how to handle it.
Oh,
Meanwhile, Coral looks over at Tommy and says, everybody leaves eventually.
I mean, on an existential level, like, yeah, because like we're not immortal, but I mean, they said they're going to be back. I believe them.
We'll
I
see.
can't believe they put Tommy in charge. He's not even a real superhero.
What'd you say about my boyfriend?
He's just a dude in a suit. He's just a smart guy in a suit. Take that away. And what is
Smart guy.
he?
With impeccable taste in men.
Wow. Um. So we're going to cut away from the tower and the traumatized 20-something superheroes for just a moment. We are now going into deep space. And we see a large crystalline complex. And flying around this complex, we see individuals from a wide variety of alien species, each of whom is wearing a elaborate suit of armor and surrounded by a glowing aura. We go inside where we see a group of 13 individuals, all clearly elders of their respective species based on the gray hair and wrinkles where appropriate. They're clad in simple robes and are engaged in a rather intense discussion. So what do we do with the recruit Sri Maria sent back with her armor? A reptiloid figure with 3 arms and a long tail asks. Almost as one, every head turns to one almost human-looking figure with brown hair and piercing blue eyes, although there are signs of gray beginning to show at his temples. This is Sir Alan Core, who was once the Star Knight of Earth. Well, Sri Maria has proven herself as my successor. If she sent this man to us with her armor, she believes he is worth training. Agreed, a mechanical voice speaks from the walls. We will assess this man, train him, and, if he is worthy, send him back to protect the Earth. A rock-like humanoid then speaks up. And what of the mission that we had tasked Sri Maria with? We must have more information about Telex. Already it has ventured away from Sol and has begun recruiting servitors from various worlds. Collapsar has already taken Lord Prime. We cannot sit idle. If he completes his training, we shall send him to Emerald City to investigate Telex's origins. Alan smiles somewhat grimly. If he completes his training, of course. And now we're going to go back to the tower. A few days have passed since Carol and Cyrus have left. It's late summer, so there's still a week or so before the start of the new semester of school, for those of you who are still enrolled. So, where would we find our characters on a pleasant summer afternoon? And we can start with Ethan.
Pass. Start with somebody else. I'm fixing things
Okay.
on the back end.
All right, we'll start with Keone.
Well, Keone has she's dropped out of school so she had convinced herself that she was going to stay in class because of Carol. Carol left. She said no. And she dropped out of school. So she's been spending an excessive amount of time in the training room and practicing combat. In an unhealthy quantity of time. Since usually
Okay.
Tommy is in the lab or, remoting into class, Portal's in class, Ethan's in class, like she's just spending a very unhealthy amount of time in the combat training room, going through various cycles of training. Yeah, it's just she's honing in her skills, but is kind of using it as her own personal therapy. But
Portal is not in class. Portal is not a student.
Yeah.
I thought you said you were back in class. I thought you said you didn't drop out of class.
He was never in class.
I was never in class.
Well, then Portal is doing whatever Portal is doing. Whatever is keeping him away from the tower is, yeah. So she's just spending an unhealthy amount of time in the training room. She is, however, restarting visiting her therapist once a week.
Okay.
And so she is probably, I suspect, if you said it's a nice day, I suspect she's probably on her way back from a session with
Okay.
her therapist. And so just kind of walking through, back to the tower, just kind of thinking about the combat mission she's going to play in the danger room and what things she messed up the last time and what she's going to correct and fix instead of what the therapist told her she should be thinking about.
Fair enough. Portal. On this fine summer afternoon, you'll find Tommy in the screening room watching Blood Den, which is a 2015 horror movie, which he's quite a fan of. And what transpires between the two of you?
So, stepping back a little bit from that point, over
Okay.
the last couple of days, Portal has just been mulling over how close he had let himself get to Carol, especially over the last year as they have been training and she's been helping him understand his powers and develop them in new and exciting ways, things he's never been able to do before, all that kind of stuff. After about a day of wallowing, he realizes that he needs to schedule an emergency session with his therapist because, in an effort to better himself over the last year, he has started to try and see someone to talk about all the many, many, many issues that he has. And so, just before this moment, he was actually leaving his therapist, and he decided it's not far away. He can walk. And on the way back to the tower, he happened to see a jewelry store that he likes. Went in, made a purchase, and then headed back to the tower. So he's coming in right in the middle of Blood Fest, or what was it?
Blood Den.
Blood Den. He goes, oh, is this 2 or 3, maybe
This
5?
is part 1.
Oh, well, okay. Can I talk to you for a minute?
Yeah, sure. I'll pause the video.
I'd like to take it somewhere else, though. And he'll open up a portal behind him that is very clearly the roof of Emerald Tower. Now I can imagine with Emerald Tower being the way that it is and what it's all about, there's got to be some kind of like, I don't know, garden or something where people actually like spend time up on the top of the tower, sightseeing and that kind of thing.
That seems
Um,
plausible.
yeah. So he leads Tommy up there. And then he just kind of he's clear he wants to say something, but he's struggling to find the words.
You okay there, Peter?
Yeah. I just okay. I'm going to try my best to get through this because I need to tell you this. We have had 2 amazing years together. Honestly, they've been the best years of my life. I still can't believe you've hung around with a schmuck like me for this long. I feel incredibly lucky. The fact is, you're my best friend. And I don't know, I just wanted to give you something to tell you how much you mean to me. And then Portal sits down at the bench that they're beside. He takes a real deep breath. And he pulls out a small black velvet box. He holds it up to Tommy and opens it up for him to see what's inside. Nestled inside in the velvet lining is a delicate golden broken watch.
Okay.
When Tommy looks a little closer, he sees, yep, definitely broken, but also, yep, definitely a Rolex. It's in rough shape, but he can tell it was a thing of absolute beauty when it was brand new. When I saw this, it made me think about you. You're extraordinary in so many ways. But what really blows me away is your mind. You're brilliant and clever, and you get so much joy out of tinkering. Plus, you're a master at repairing broken things. Like me. Tommy, I love you with all my heart. I understand you're not ready to say it back. And I've tried not to let the voices in my head take over because of that. One day you will, and it will be the happiest day of my life. Until then, though, just being near you is enough.
Peter. Of course I love you. I've never said that to anyone other than like my parents, but of course I love you. Thank you.
Coral just stands up and kisses him.
Okay. We will leave these two to their private moment now. And now we're going to go back to Ethan.
Yes, okay. What was Keone doing?
She's right now walking back from a therapy appointment.
Oh, cool. I'm walking into a therapy appointment, but one that I'm assisting on as part of my Crucible Stormer rehabilitation program.
Ah. Is it with Morris?
It is with Morris.
Okay. So the slightly disgruntled, gothy-looking guy is sitting there. Tell us about the therapist you are assisting.
Somebody who, if it wasn't Ethan watching, would know is definitely a supervillain who's preying on these poor people.
Okay.
I'm helping Dr. Hugo Strange help our patients.
Okay.
And I've got three, what's the Starbucks in Emerald City?
It's just...
Starbase?
Starbase.
Yeah.
I've got three Starbase coffees with me.
I only know that because I made the logo for it.
You did. So it's time to do that again, huh?
Yeah, Morris, it's been a week. I'm just checking in, seeing how you're feeling, and seeing how your help's progressing here.
I'm feeling like I'm in fucking jail.
Man, I want to help you get out of this situation, Morris, but you did disintegrate a police officer.
Yeah, I did. Look,
And
I didn't.
I know you want to use your powers to do good, okay? I'm doing everything I can to help you prove that.
I mean, look, things got out of control. I never wanted to kill anybody. I don't know. I mean, yeah, I feel really shitty. This isn't the way things were supposed to happen.
Dr. Herzog is supposed to be an expert in people with our condition. Not necessarily the Stormer variety, but there's been a lot of other super people that he's been able to help, and you just have to trust the process.
Yeah, but
You can't.
Nothing's gonna bring them back.
No, but you can make a difference with your abilities, and you can try to offset some of the bad that happened. I haven't always used my powers for good. I try to, but they're new, and we're learning. All of us are still learning. All the Stormers. I've been talking to Dr. Herzog about potentially giving you time to practice with your abilities in a controlled environment.
Okay.
Because I think control is one of the aspects of the rehabilitation that we're trying to get involved with. I picked you and a couple other star candidates to try it out.
Okay.
It's supervised, of course. I'll be there
Yeah,
to
no.
make sure nothing goes crazy.
Obviously, yeah, you're not gonna let us escape. I get that. Have you been able to find Nora?
Not yet. I won't stop until we find her, but she's been sort of hard to get a hold of.
Yeah.
But when I find her, you'll be the first person I tell. And I'll slide him his Starbase coffee across the table.
Okay.
Which I assume he likes with like half cream and half sugar.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. So, all right. So he nods, and Dr. Herzog begins going into, let's start with getting to understand our parts. Not our physical parts, but our parts inside.
Crucible is going to do his best to be a model patient sitting next to Dr. Herzog.
Okay.
Please tell me his first name is Werner.
No. Gunther.
Gunther Herzog.
Yep. So.
And remember, Morris, the strongest steel is made in the toughest crucible.
Look, I was starting to like you. So, after this therapy appointment ends, everyone is doing their thing. It's about 3:00 in the afternoon, where we move to a Starbase coffee that is just south of Yellow Brick Road. We see a familiar-looking 22-year-old woman. She's blonde, petite, perky, and very pretty. She carries herself with an air of confidence and determination. She is dressed in a skirt and jacket combination, which shows professionalism and is impeccably well tailored. She pulls out her M Phone 15 and composes a text. And I'm going to share an image of her.
Yep. Riley. Oh wait, this is not Riley.
Yeah, that's
Hey, girl,
right.
hey.
That's Riley.
Oh, there was another. I guess there was another image of Ida Merritt.
Yes, that's your new publicist.
Yeah. But no, Riley.
Can we have this one
Riley,
back?
huh?
I said, can we have this one back? Sorry, Ethan.
She's a supervillain now.
Look, she was my mom for a little bit, okay? It's not that big of a deal.
I'm just trying to keep it in the family.
She has gone back to using her maiden name of Birch rather than
Blackwell.
But she sends a text which Tommy, Ethan, Cindy, and Peter will all get. And someone wants to read that text aloud for our audience.
Hey, it's Rye. Been a minute. Meet me at Starbase Coffee just south of the row at 3:30. I'd love to catch up.
None of you have.
I'm going to text her back and say, this isn't a trap from my dad, is it?
Is it a group text or did she send this individually to us?
It was a group text.
Keone just replies with K, period.
She will respond back to your text, Ethan, with a yucky face.
Portal will write, new phone, who dis? You sound hot.
Dude, that's my stepmom, not my stepmom.
She is not your stepmom anymore.
I swear to God, someone's going to kill me before the end of this episode. Oh.
In addition to Riley, in this cafe, there are two other very important figures. Both of them are actually also younger women. Calvin, would you like to tell us a little about the first of these two young women?
Okay. So, also getting coffee at this time, we see a young black woman. She has a red jacket on over like a dark shirt, and she seems to be very much I mean, actually, I don't know what the climate is like in this particular region of the U.S. at this particular time of year.
Well, it's summer.
Yeah,
it's the Pacific Northwest, but it is summer, so it's still pretty warm.
Okay. Is it the sort of thing that's like it's one temperature at the morning and then completely different in the afternoon?
It could be, yeah.
Okay, so
Calvin, do you know where Vancouver is?
yes.
That's the weather.
Okay, so she's good with the jacket then. She's got like this braided black hair with a bit of a highlight at the front. She is in one hand like drinking from a coffee cup. With the other hand, she is holding onto this necklace that she is currently wearing. Just she's sort of twiddling it between her fingers, almost as in like an unconscious way, something that she sort of does reflexively without thinking about it.
Okay.
And she's probably in the middle of saying that the star-based coffee here isn't as good as it is back home.
Okay. So, much like, well, I guess only Ethan and Tommy, you'd be aware that, classes are about a few weeks away from starting. Um, although I don't know, is there any chance that she was taking summer courses?
Um, she had, I will say, other things to occupy her time with.
Fair enough.
So yeah, not planning to take summer courses, but she is definitely prepping for classes to start.
Okay. Um, so Calvin, I have placed you on a map. Um, we the cafe is not super busy, but you're not alone in there. There's a gang of not gang, a group of six young women, probably high school aged, um, each of
That sounds
whom
like a
is,
gang to me.
each of whom is currently Disney bound as a different princess. Um, there's a couple sitting at one table, a couple of individual people sitting at other tables. There is the very very well put together young woman in the blue suit sitting in by the window bay, and then there's a another woman in kind of neo-pagan regalia, uh, lounging on the couch by the coffee table.
Okay. So if she's looking for somewhere to sit, she's probably going to take that empty couch.
Okay. Well, since Jemmy is not here yet, um, that seems like a really, really great place for us to go ahead and take our break for the night. It's a little bit ahead of the halfway point, but we may be getting into the thick of things very shortly thereafter.
6 Disney girls are about to kick the shit out of us.
Nah, they're only PL8. They can't take you.
They'll be able to take us if Keone joins them.
Oh yeah, that's good.
You mean when?
Yeah, there's no if. Keone is definitely joining them.
Awesome. Well, I will take us to a quick break, and we'll be back in just a few minutes. Hopefully, with one more cast member and another group of windows for Alex to configure. We'll be right back. we're back and we're messed up. So ignore me while I fix us.
Welcome back, everyone. Thanks for sticking with us through our break. We are still the Untold Stories Project. This is still City of Destiny, Season 2, Episode 1. We have now been joined by a wild Jemmy. Jemmy, funny enough, when we walked away from for the break, we were in a Starbase Coffee where Whitney Weaver was having a cup of coffee and kind of getting ready for classes to start in a week or two. And she's just sat down at a empty couch across a coffee table from another young woman. Jemmy, do you want to tell us about this young woman?
No.
Do it anyway.
Oh gosh, I don't have her image pulled up.
If you're on Roll20, you should be able to look at her.
Yeah, well, give me like 5 seconds. I'm still setting everything up. All right. So across is a girl, fairly casually dressed, just cute top, ripped jeans. She has a kind of like maroonish hair almost though. With a few more extravagant piercings on her ears and a gemstone around her neck. As well as a few noticeable scars, but none that seem too bad. I'm bad at describing. Give me a minute.
Say, do you have any does she have any particular reaction to the person she's been trying to watch unobtrusively coming and sitting down across from her?
There's definitely a moment of the oh crap. But trying to play it off with just the pleasant smile. Like, oh gosh. Hey.
Oh, hey.
Can I help you?
Don't think so. I'm just having a bit of coffee here. Did you need something? Or
No, not right now.
okay, well, I'm gonna be here as long as this coffee takes. So,
Alright.
cool,
Jimmy,
cool.
this is the first time you've been this close to this woman.
Calvin, I hate you.
Give me a perception check.
What? What is the problem?
Great, totally not conspicuous greeting here.
Should we all be able to see this coffee shop?
Um,
I don't think we've made it there yet.
Okay, I just want to
Um,
be
if you
clear
might.
on what like that's on purpose is all.
My coffee shop.
well, and Calvin's.
Yeah, I'm gonna enjoy this place.
No. Wow, I'm so laggy. Why?
You're supposed to give me a perception check, Mir, Jemmy.
Yeah, I'm lagging, so please give me a second.
Okay.
Everything's breaking. Which is weird because it says it's fine, but it is not.
I'm gonna say the other players may not be able to see the coffee shop at the moment, but on the stream in the Roll20 window, Alex is broadcasting from it.
Yeah.
And yes, Deuce, the last time Jemmy tailed someone in a diner, there was a sword, a cop, and red caps, and it was a whole thing. Hopefully this time will lead to less inter-party violence.
Hopefully.
Hmm.
No, it just leads to my computer shitting itself, but whatever.
Always less violence, never zero.
Perception?
Perception.
There we are. 21.
21. Okay. So I believe you have analytical on your detect.
I think so.
So you are able to tell that the source of this magic is coming from the amulet around her neck.
Mhm.
It is very old. It is tied to African deities. And with the 21, that's all I'm going to tell you.
Okay. That's mean. Tell me more. No. By looking at it, can I tell which deity if I roll religion?
You've got expertise religion, sure.
I do have that.
I know you do.
I have a lot of things.
Also true.
24. No, none of these have, those are both 9s. That's a little.
Below average, but still a 24. Yes, you can tell that it is Anansi.
There will be a moment of the pause before going, your necklace has an Anansi on it?
Oh, yeah. Not a lot of people noticed that right away, but yeah, it was a gift from a family member.
See. I just like studying about religions and stuff.
Oh yeah? I'm actually going to be taking a mythology and folklore class at ECU in a few days.
Really? That's cool.
Yeah, I mean, majoring in chemistry because it's kind of my thing, but
Chemistry.
yeah. What about you? Were you also going there, or I don't
Um,
want to like pry or nothing because
no, it's fine.
I'm new in town, trying to make new friends, and yeah.
I got it. No, I'm not going there. I've mostly done all of my own education just privately.
Oh, okay, cool.
Homeschooled from your mother.
Yeah. Mom taught me almost everything I know.
Hmm. Well, hey, I mean that's good too.
Uh, sorry, what's your name?
Oh, Whitney, and she'll like sit up a bit to like do like a little she's not professional enough to do like a handshake or something, but she'll just do like
Yeah.
a cool nod or something like that.
A little nod in response of just, I'm Bella.
Bella?
Bella.
Well,
Pleasure.
nice to meet you, Bella. Do you, I don't know, do you live around here or something, or you just like hanging out in coffee shops and introducing yourself to people?
Um, kind of just arrived here, day or two ago.
Really? Well, look at us. We both just got here and we're already full of Starbase coffee. You know, there's one of these on every corner,
Really?
from what I've seen.
Every corner.
Ethan, does something feel really, really awkward to you?
I have no sense for that.
So it is currently about 5 minutes after 3. And outside of this Starbase Coffee, there is suddenly a number of notable sounds. The first one is an explosion and a shattering of glass. Next, there are multiple whooshing sounds, as of if a figure was flying very rapidly. Coming out of the window of the jewelry store that is kind of catty corner across the street from you guys, there are a number of figures who are all dressed in battle armor with the emblem of a playing card on their right chest. They are standing on top of flying playing cards, which match whatever card is on their armor. And they seem to be led by a figure who is just not unlike a king. from a playing card, although he has all 4 suits represented somewhere in his outfit.
Horrible attire. Horrible attire.
And I will show an image of him to everyone now.
Horrible choice of attire.
It looks like Green Arrow joined the
Royal Flush Gang?
Royal Flush Gang.
Kinda, yeah.
Looks bad.
Gentlemen, I believe it is time for us to depart. Why don't y'all give these people something to remember us by? And as he says that, the various card members scatter, throwing exploding playing cards out at the vehicles on the road as the dealer begins to laugh. And I think that this would be a wonderful time to have the party roll for initiative.
Damn it. I closed my character sheet because I thought we weren't going to fight anything today.
That was a mistake.
Oh.
Crucible, Kiane, and Portal, you will be notified via your team communicators during wherever your initiative shows up on round 1, and you'll be able to, because you all have stupid rates of movement, you'll be able to enter the map on round 2.
Wow, great start, gang.
And I'm going to
Should
move everybody.
Should I go ahead and roll my initiative on this page? Oh, nope, there we are.
We're
No.
doing
Wait, where am I?
wonderful.
Regroup everyone at the Diamonds District. Thank you.
And Jimmy rolled a natural 1 and still got an 18.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
So, Whitney and Bella, I have placed you in front of the building. I'm assuming you will be exiting at some point.
Yeah.
The rest of you, you're currently all behind a building. And like I said, round 1 is whatever transit, which way you'd like to appear. And round 2, you'll be able to enter the map. So what did everybody get for initiative?
Not good.
I got a 12. Which is pretty good
Yeah,
for
I also got a
my
12.
initiative.
I got a 20.
All right.
I got a 24.
I got a nat 1 for an 18.
Okay.
Bloody playing cards are there?
About a dozen of them.
Jesus.
So, the highest initiative goes to Whitney.
I saw all these playing cards and had a Deadlands flashback.
Yeah. They are actually people, but I didn't want to make tokens for every single one of them, so I just
That makes sense.
No, that's good. It's good. Good trick. Good trick.
Like a card trick.
Kinda.
Okay,
So, what are you doing, Whitney?
all these
I'm
explosions have...
assuming you're going to respond to this.
Yeah. So she is going to, witness this, look out the window, see this gentleman on his flying playing card, and just say, "Oh, you gotta be kidding me." Hey, Bella, was it? I mean, we should probably get out of here because there's explosions. I'm gonna make my way out of here. You should too. And she's just gonna head out as quick as she can, and find I guess there's not really an alley or anything anywhere.
No, but nobody is looking at you right now.
Yeah.
Fair enough. She's, you know what? She is going to back away from the crowd and slip into no, I was going to say slip into the Starbase washroom, but maybe she would get caught on camera doing that if people see her going in the superhero. No, she'll go out the window. She's going to go into the Starbase bathroom. She's going to change into her superhero suit, which she had been carrying, like a backpack or something. And she is going to web zip out of a window.
Okay.
Spider Calvin, Spider Calvin.
And yeah, she's gonna try to swing around to confront the dealer,
Okay.
or at least get his attention.
How much movement do you have?
Believe she has 120 feet per round.
Okay. So you should be able to move your way over to him. No, not quite, actually.
Okay, then probably and on top of the bus near him.
Okay.
Does Oh, there we go. So she will web zip over there, or she after she changes into her suit, she emerges from she swings around from the building, and I guess the visual of this is that there's like these glowing symbols that sort of appear around her hand, and then from her palm, this web structure emerges. It latches onto a roof of one of the nearby buildings, and she uses it to swing over on top of this vehicle.
Okay. You gonna say anything quippy?
As she lands, she's gonna call out, "Dealer, I'm gonna use that stupid hat of yours as a bucket."
Ah, Spider Queen, it is always a delight to see you.
What are you doing here?
Just spreading my particular brand of misfortune.
Oh yeah, I feel real misfortunate already.
Okay. So you said you land on the bus?
Yeah. And I guess if I have an action, I'm just gonna attempt to web tether this guy.
Okay. Go for
Okay.
Wish I had a soundboard for like thwip.
it. That would be fun.
With a 29 to hit,
That will hit.
Hope.
and then he can do dodge or fortitude to avoid getting entangled.
Ugh, that's not great.
I just say it's really funny because what I was thinking of doing was also a tangling thing.
That is a 16, which is a failure by 7, so that's a second degree of failure. What happens to him, Calvin?
So he would be immobilized. And yeah, she just swings down. They have their small back and forth. She fires webs at him. And she'll just add, "Look, I'm not really in the mood to play 52 pickup right now, so how about you and your guys just stand down and I don't have to embarrass you in front of all these nice people."
So he is immobile and defenseless?
Yeah.
Okay. Which, interestingly enough, does not preclude him from actually acting.
Nope.
Yeah, I don't know if it counts because he has his platform to fly.
He does have a platform to fly. So I'm going to say that his reaction is just going to be, with his arms, tied down because of your webs, reaches into a pocket and underhand flicks a card underneath the bus, which is then going to explode.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Is that a passenger full bus?
It sure is. It's 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
Well, actually, it's summertime, though. So these were the buses doing the practice routes. So the only person on the bus is the bus driver and their supervisor who is training them.
Okay, that's still not. Don't worry, it's just 2 innocent civilians.
Yeah, nothing major.
Appreciate
Hopefully
your
some
best friend,
superheroes
guys.
show up to help.
That would be great. Remember, did we already have stats for a bus? We do. A bus has a toughness of 11. So it can go ahead and make a toughness save against a
exploding playing card.
Uh-huh. And actually does manage to successfully save. So it damages the pavement underneath the bus, but must have gone too far back to actually blow up anything important on that bus.
And Spider Queen will just yell, like she'll lean around the other side and try to yell to the people inside the bus, "Hey, I think this is your stop."
Bella or Hexa.
That doesn't feel right.
What doesn't feel right?
Sorry. No, I'm pretty sure someone had a higher initiative than me.
The dealer and Kione, who is in transit for
Okay.
round one.
All right then. That was why it didn't feel right.
Yeah.
Well, my plan got ruined because it's already happened.
So what would you like to do?
I don't know.
I mean, there's also a bunch of people flying around on playing cards who are looking menacingly at civilians.
How much of something can I make with clay?
It should say it's a pretty significant amount.
It does not. It does not have any of my details.
Hmm.
I need to add later. This is a not right now thing. I want to make like little golems,
Okay.
but I don't think I can do that right now because I don't have any of the stats pulled up for that.
Okay.
So instead,
So what are you doing?
that is such a good question. Um, yeah, so I'm gonna take a second. I would like to use the magic makeup I have to quickly change appearance a little.
Okay.
Just to not look too like me.
Mhm.
You know, a little bit of disguise here.
Okay.
Gonna beep, 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 beep.
I believe the magic makeup has a limitation on it, which that it is slow, so that will take your round.
I think it's a standard.
Okay.
I was looking at least. I can't tell. It's not in there.
Yeah, I need to get you a copy of your Hero Lab file
Yeah,
because it just doesn't all show up on Roll20.
yeah. Actually, no, I'm not using makeup. I don't think that far ahead yet.
Okay.
I don't care.
Okay.
How long? What's that reach? That is very good reach. Cool then. I'm gonna just blast at this guy.
Okay.
Because I can.
You sure can.
Wow. I would love to do better. I mean, he is defenseless, I guess, because he's tied
Yes.
up. Yeah. I don't know. That's only 12 though to hit.
A 12 will hit someone who's defenseless. You just need a 10.
Is that right?
And since you actually rolled, you can automatically critical him. So
So its base is a DC 30, so crit makes it
35.
35?
Ow.
Yeah.
I don't think the dealer can make that.
He can try. We're going fun. We're doing lightning.
Okay.
Doc Void on YouTube says, when all the heroes show up, I guess it's going to be a full house.
Oh,
boy.
And
terrible.
also, remember, Aaron, the song is Hail to the Bus Driver, not Shrapnel to the Bus Driver.
So he gets a 24 on his toughness save, so that is a fail by 6.
For a 35?
Oh, 35.
It's 30 normally without the crit.
So that's 11. So that is he is staggered. So that sucks for him.
Oopsie. Is that Henry? Sorry, ignore that. That was a misclick, I think. If it actually rolled it. It didn't. Cool.
All right. So you blast him.
Yeah,
Where are you?
I'm here.
Are you on foot or did you pull out your broom?
I'm still on foot.
Okay. All right.
I'm not looking for that much attention, I say as I shoot lightning.
Right. I was gonna say there's nothing subtle about shooting lightning.
I don't know, no one's paying attention to me.
I noticed.
Don't notice, please. I notice you!
It's kind of hard to
You're
not
still
notice the
magic.
lightning.
You were, and now you still are.
Yeah, I'm also really close to the guy you blasted with lightning.
Also true.
I was good, I think.
So the 4 of clubs is going to swoop down, grab this guy, and fly him up to the top of a building.
What the hell?
Hey man, don't do that.
It's just mean.
Hey, Alex, how familiar are you with the dealer?
Basically not.
Okay. 3 of clubs is going to throw a razor card, or a bladed spade, rather.
I didn't make the
At,
dealer, did I? Let me go look.
Huh?
I didn't make the dealer, did I? Let me go look.
I don't think so.
That sounds like some shit I would write.
Yeah. Yeah, he's going to throw a bladed spade at Sunglasses over here. Which will hit a ordinary human with a 14.
Aaron, you sent that over to the Twitch chat.
Yes, I realize that.
But Word Maximus wants us to know that there's a magical meat queue happening down in the streets of Emerald City.
So that's an 11. That's and he's a minion, so he's having a bad day.
Oy, oy, oy.
Mm. 8 of clubs is going to zip over here and toss a card at an exploding card at the police car. Which is fine. These are really shitty cards. Ace of Hearts is going to grab this woman. Seven of Hearts is going to fly over to Ace of Diamonds and team attack when it gets to Ace of Diamonds against Spider Queen. Ten of Clubs. Oh, Ten of Clubs is going to throw an exploding card at the gaggle of Disney princesses.
I don't think I didn't notice the princesses.
Huh?
I noticed the princesses.
And the princesses are all scattered and hurt.
Mulan, you're better than this.
They're not actually princesses, they're just teenage girls. I was expecting you guys to take out some of these guys before round 1.
Sorry, don't make so many of these guys.
I'm coming as fast as I can.
I
Make
know.
them in a group. You had them all spread out.
Yeah.
Sometimes the bad guys want to win.
Put them as a group.
All right. Ace of Diamonds is team attacking with Seven of Hearts to attack Spider Queen.
They're gonna try.
They are going to try. So the 7 is aiding and gets plenty to aid. So we'll add 5 to Ace's attempt to hit Spider Queen. That is well, they can't critical because they're minions, but that is a 34.
A 34 will hit.
Okay. So I need a DC 19 toughness save.
This feels appropriate for a first episode.
I don't want to
Okay.
be the kid with home. I don't want to be the kid to remind
That's
the
2
teacher of
degrees,
the
actually.
homework, but it's +5 DC for aid, or for team attack.
I thought that it was either to effect or to the to hit roll.
I guess it could be either. Let me go double check. We'll just
Pretty sure it can.
In the meantime, I think I am going to re-roll that because that is actually 2 degrees. Regard, at least.
It's just a bruise in a daze. You'll be all right. I also might have other new things in mind.
You might.
I'm not allowed to talk about, but.
Might not make too much of a difference though, knowing what the DC is, because I did spend the luck point for a re-roll.
Okay.
And with the luck point, that would be a 28.
28 will be more than enough. Yeah, aid grants your bonus on the attack check.
Yeah, team attack grants the bonus to the damage ranks.
Right.
But those are 2 separate actions.
Yep.
Yep.
So, yeah, he was just trying to aid. Basically, they were both throwing cards, hoping that one of them would make you move into the other one. All right, and the other cards are continuing to menace civilians, but I'm going to hand wave them and get around to the next actual round of combat. Spider Queen, you are up. You've got a immobilized dealer and a pair of guys on flying cards who just threw bladed spades at you.
Which is all massively inconvenient, but are the civilians in the bus still trapped?
In the bus? Yes.
Yeah, are they like stuck in there, like they don't have a way out?
Actually, no. They do. The buses should have continued to move. So.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go ahead and move those 3 things off the map because they will move off the map. Traffic behind you, on the other hand, is going to stop.
Probably a good idea.
And the traffic going the other way was all right. So yes, Spider Queen, you're up.
Okay, so in the process of dodging, she's gonna scoot a bit forward, and then she is going to. There's no civilians in danger within my active reach, I don't think. So she is going to instead do a web trap, which is a burst area affliction.
Okay.
So it should be able to get dealer and these couple of guys. Yep.
Okay. It looked like it also gets a couple of civilians, but
it is selective.
Oh, okay. Well, then never mind.
Which also means it's very expensive, so the DC isn't very high. But the DC isn't very high, but
okay.
It's an area burst, right?
Yes. So a dodge and then the effect.
Right. The dealer, of course, currently is immobilized, so has an effective dodge of 0.
I love that for you.
I don't. So he gets an 11, so he'll fail by 2 degrees.
The second degree is only mobile. It's hindered, immobile, then paralyzed.
Gotcha. And then the player club members, we'll deal the ace of diamonds first. Gets a 25. And the seven of hearts gets a 9. So he is immobile. Or you said
Paralyzed.
paralyzed?
To a degree.
Okay. So I'm just going to take him out of the combat. All right. Well, the dealer does not appreciate being immobilized.
I think those webs suit you more.
Huh?
She's going to say, I think those webs suit you more.
Does he not appreciate being immobilized more or being blasted with lightning more is the question.
Well, he needs to get out of being immobilized to do anything about the person who shot him with lightning.
No, he'll be fine.
So he's going to make an attack with one of his spade-shaped pokers on the webbing. I'm assuming it can be overcome with damage.
That would make sense. I didn't add that specifically.
Okay. Well, then what can he try to escape with?
He can use dodge or fortitude,
Okay.
whichever is higher.
I would assume you could cut webbing though, but
That does make sense.
Yeah, usually
I'm
it's damage or dodge.
Would I have to add that to the power to make
It's
it
a 0
damageable?
point. I don't think it changes the cost of the power, but yeah, it is something that actually has to be chosen as the resistance. So he'll just try to dodge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I can add that on my Hero Lab file though.
Okay. Yeah, he'll try to wiggle his way out of there. That is a natural 1. He is going to use one of his luck points.
understandable.
That is a 30. So he will get out of the webbing, but he's staggered, so that's all he does.
Damn. Thoughts.
Kione.
So Kione is gonna come in on her ice slide and she's going to get, so she has move by attack
Sure
and
does.
takedown.
Sure does. Although she only has takedown 1, so she can't move between attacks.
Okay.
She can move when she's done with the attack, but she can't move between attacks with takedown 1. She can only...
It's a
Okay.
motorcycle.
So if I come, okay, hold on, I gotta find me now.
Sorry, as you find you, I saw these motorcycles in the top corner and I thought they were lizards. And I was like, why is there a lizard on the road?
They're motorcycles.
I see now, it was just really zoomed out, so the detailing was hidden, and I was like, there's a motorcycle? Like, why are there lizards? I mean, I respect the person riding their lizard for the streets, but...
When did Gator Man get here?
What about Gatorman?
So Keone's gonna come sliding in kind of into the middle and is gonna see the surrounding playing cards.
Uh-huh.
And as she's coming in, she's going to start forming a bunch of like small, they're gonna come out through her fingers, kind of like Wolverine claws, but she's basically making little ice shanks and is going to just start attempting to take down the card people. So I will start with card man number 3. What is he, a 3 of clubs?
Yeah.
Clubs, yeah. So she's gonna start with him. Okay, so where's my ice weapons? There they are. Oh, fuck. It's a 13.
That 13 will not hit him.
I can't do the snowball scene again! Well,
You
I
got two hero points.
You got
Yeah,
two
I
hero
got 2 hero points. You can have a hero point. I am
Okay.
not doing the snowball scene again. I've never been so angry at something fail so spectacularly.
It's the first attack of the new season. You have to hit.
I know. Oh my god, I cannot. And I can't even hit a minion for Christ's sakes. Oh my god. I don't oh, there we go. Okay.
Say they're fairly butch minions, but
Oh, everything is moving so slow on my computer. I really oof, this sucks. Okay,
this was
so
a
I'm
really big map. So
gonna try again. 16?
well, it becomes a 26 because you used a hero point.
Oh, does it? Oh, okay. So I rolled a 7. Okay, so yeah. So 26.
Okay. He cannot make a toughness 30 check.
Are you sure he can't make a DC 30?
I'm positive. He has a toughness of 7. Um,
Yeah, a natural 20 would still be a success.
minions can't critical against
Oh,
DC.
never mind.
So then
Wait,
she's
they
just
killed
gonna
all the
go,
Disney princesses.
she's
Oh, they're
gonna
at
go
least
right down the
incapacitated.
line. What is he? Is that a 1, 2, 3, 4? Is that a 6, 7 of hearts?
Yeah,
I
he's
don't wanna,
wrapped up in a web in psychic webbing right now, but
I mean, she's just gonna basically see him and just start spraying him with ice shanks. So
yeah,
she's not
yeah.
really. She's confused why he's standing still, but that's really she doesn't really care. So she's going to hit him too.
I mean, you do see the spider themed super who you don't recognize.
Yeah. Yeah, well, these guys are being menacing, and I can pretty sure I can take them all. So she's just
Okay.
gonna take down as many of the little minions as she can.
Okay. So 7 of hearts.
Yes, that's a 28.
Yeah, he's gone.
Okay, and then what is that? Is that a
Ace.
heart?
Ace of diamonds.
Diamonds? Okay.
Yeah, ace of diamonds.
Yeah, that's a 19.
19 will do.
And then I'm assuming I can still see these guys, right? Like there's nothing that would impede my vision to hit the, what is that, the 8 of clubs and 2 of clubs, or 2 of spades and 4 of hearts.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna say you probably can't see, to the other side of the buildings, but
Right, yeah, I was just meaning that kind of grouping of these like 6
Yeah.
right here.
yeah.
Okay. So then I'm gonna go for the 8 of clubs.
Okay.
Spades. Clubs.
Clubs.
I'm too afraid to zoom in because if I zoom in and then I will never find me again.
It's fine.
Oh, that's a 14.
That will miss.
Damn it.
Yeah, you still took out 3 of them.
Yeah.
That's true.
Where do you want to end up? Because again, you have moved by attack.
I think I'll come in kind of sliding next to the Spider Queen
Okay.
and just be like, do you know these jackasses?
Passing familiarity. He's more like an episodic villain kind of thing.
And then she just kind of like is hovering next to her and she's like, Kione, we're here to help, kind of thing. And then
Say, Spider Queen, you definitely recognize Kione.
Yeah, she's a little starstruck actually. Yeah, I know who you are.
For that matter, Hexa, you recognize Kione as well.
Oh, yeah.
And you're up, Hexa.
Okay, so I'm gonna pull out the broom to hop on
Okay.
because it's slow. And I go from slow to I think anywhere I want to be on the map.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I need to add. Move by.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm just gonna. Just because I'm being mean right now and I don't feel like stopping. And lightning worked so well on him first time.
It did.
So I'm going to remind me how accurate attack works again.
Accurate attack.
Mhm.
You trade your
Accurate.
damage for a better to hit.
All right. So I'm gonna then.
Power attack works the other way around.
I thought one of them took from your active defenses.
That's all out attack.
Mm,
And many times people will all out attack and power attack, so you trade your active defense for increased damage with no penalty to hit.
yeah.
So you can power attack. I mean, he is defenseless. No, he's not. He's not defenseless.
He's not defenseless. That's why
Yeah.
I don't trust my odds as much of hitting him.
Yeah. What do you want to do? You can trade power to hit bonus.
But then he's gonna tank it and I'm gonna be sad. I'll just attack plane and we'll see how it goes.
Okay.
21?
21 will miss.
Really?
Yeah.
Hate this man. I should have done that.
You've got a hero point.
I might, just because I don't like him. Yeah, the hero point changes. I don't like that.
All right. You want to roll again?
Yep, that's worse.
That's worse. But that
And
was
there's nothing I can do about it.
that was an 11 on the die roll.
Yeah,
So,
so
yep, you miss.
fuck me.
Hopping onto your shoulder from you're not sure where
Don't you
is
say
your
it.
bunny.
Don't say a word.
Great way to make a first impression.
Shut up. I hit him the first time from a farther distance.
That doesn't make it better.
No, it does. It just means that he's also not webbed up and I'm pissed.
Okay. 4 of clubs. Oh yeah, 4 of clubs has a person that he was just flew to the top of a building. He's gonna let go of the person. Who will fall to the ground.
Oh. I'm sorry. When you said put him on the building, I assumed dropped off onto the building.
No. Oh,
Then don't describe it like that. That would have changed actions.
Aaron,
I
can
mean-
I instant counter to save the civilian? I'm not there yet.
you're not there yet.
I'm sorry. That's
You know
Can
what?
I spend a hero point to instant counter? Well, how
I
far
will
away is this
allow a
guy?
hero point to be spent to insta counter.
described as he was just holding them in the air. I would have changed actions. But you said putting him on the building, so I was like, okay, well, he's just being a nuisance of just bothering people.
No,
You gotta describe that then.
you didn't know that they were murderous.
Yeah, but there's a difference in what I would see if they are setting them down on the building and flying away.
Sorry.
Wait,
If I'm
wasn't
allowed to,
Keone
I'll spend my
given-
hero point.
Wasn't Keone given permission to murder if someone else murders?
No.
Is that just how she remembers it?
Um,
I thought she remembers it.
all right, so who's instant countering?
I will. I will.
Okay.
There's my hero point.
Okay.
Ethan's gonna be a big damn hero.
That's what I'm here for.
Well, time for him to blow his load.
No, I got this.
Unleash his sack.
All right, I'll make a powers
how
check with
magnets
my
work.
magnetism. 28 to catch the
Yeah.
poor
I
erstwhile.
was gonna say it's effectively a damage rank 1 thing that you're trying to. Or no, it's damage rank 3, but still. Yeah, you'll counter it. So you catch the civilian, magnetizing him by the
Belt buckle.
belt buckle. Well,
His
actually,
goth-
he's kind of a
his
punk,
goth
so
punk
I'll say
jacket.
he's covered in buckles and whatnot on his jacket.
He's wearing a steampunk outfit.
No, but like biker punk. So
Yeah, but
there's
I'll
plenty
float
of
up.
buckles and whatnot.
I'll put him gently on the ground
Okay.
and say to the card people, I don't have time to play 52 card pickup, so surrender before I embarrass you in front of your friends.
Okay, where do you want to be, Ethan?
Hey, wait a minute.
That sounds familiar.
Just over here. To the left of, to the west of Dealer.
Okay. So, over here-ish?
Yeah, just over there.
Okay. Eight of clubs. Doesn't like this shit at all. And is not paid enough to stick around. So he's gonna fly away. Ace of Hearts, on the other hand, has a hostage, and is going to pull out his bladed spade and hold it to the neck of this hostage, and yell out, "Let me go, hero, or she gets it."
Where is he?
Way over here by me.
On the west half of the map.
Right over there.
Portal, you got this?
We're gonna fly away.
Do. The caller you have tried to reach is not available right now because he rolled fuck all on his initiative roll.
You're next.
Portal, you're before me.
What a specific message.
Portal, you're up.
It's like it's happened before.
All right. Let me get a closer look at this. Halfway across the room just isn't going to do it. Who's got the hostage? Well, no, I wouldn't know that. I just know that there's something going on, and I need to get my.
I'm relaying it to you. I said, Portal,
Okay.
You got this, and I'll give you the what it is that I'm asking you to get.
How do you know if you're not over there yet?
I am over
And how
there.
how are you over there yet if I
He
act
instant
before
countered.
you?
I spent a hero point to instant counter. Which means I can't do it again.
Right.
Okay, so I am going to portal over here. And
Now with animation. I'll zoom in for the chat at home.
yeah, oh no, it's super awesome. I'm hyped.
That would be from my Roll20 reserve for being a paid subscriber to Roll20.
Heck yeah.
Nice.
I don't remember which month that was included in, but I've been a paid member for a while now.
Is there room to place a portal between the knife and the hostage?
I think, because I see what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
I think I would say that's basically you could do that as a basically an instant counter using your redirecting warp.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering, like what it would take. So,
So that it would be a power check between your redirecting warp and his attempt to use the spade.
yeah. So I do that. Or, no, I'm gonna do something different.
Okay.
Let's see here. I want him to give me a dodge save, DC 22.
He can't make that. Oh, yeah, he can. DC 22. Yeah, he can make that. Maybe. In fact, he does with a 24.
Well, fuck. I'm gonna spend a hero point and go into redirecting warp
Okay.
because Aaron rolled a fucking 17.
Sorry.
Oof.
I would love to roll that. Or anything higher than a 12.
Yeah. Crucible.
Aaron, I would like to spend a hero point.
Can you? Okay, go ahead.
I would like to say, can I edit the scene to say that there's a couple of paramedics in this ambulance?
You know what? I'll say that doesn't even take an edit.
Okay, I'm gonna fly over here and say, hey guys, Crucible, Stormbreakers, I need your help.
Yeah, what do you need?
Yeah, hold on. And I'm gonna yank the back of the ambulance out.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna yank the back of this shipping container out, and I want to fly around and gather up all the civilians and take them somewhere safe.
Do you have? Well, you've got move object and selective
and precise, and like I can move half a mile with the move action.
Do you have move by action though?
I do have move by action.
All right. Then I will say that you can gather up all of the civilians except for obviously the one who is currently being held hostage.
Yeah, Portal's got that guy. I'll get everybody else.
Yep. Okay.
And I'll prioritize putting the paramedics near the injured people when we go, and I'll set them down somewhere safe, away from all the chaos.
Okay. I'll just put everyone off the map.
But close enough that I can come back next turn.
Sure.
Has the dealer left the area, or am I just not being able to find him?
He is to your east.
My east. Ah, okay, there he is. It was the second answer. I just couldn't find him.
All right, so that's Crucible's action. 6 of clubs is right there next to Portal and is dumb. No, but you guys are well known. He's going to toss an exploding club. So, Portal, I need a DC 15 dodge check.
Okay. Find my character sheet. Oh no. DC 15.
Yes, I know you have a 14 dodge.
I only rolled a 32.
Yeah. Okay, then I need a DC 17 toughness check from the explosion.
Now that actually does suck. 50-50 chance.
I mean, it's only a damage 2, effectively.
Oh wait, no. What do you say? I think I took a bruise.
Yeah, you could take
I got a
bruise.
14.
Yep. Two of hearts wants none of this. Two of spades is just grateful that the hero didn't bother him.
Hey, I wanted to.
That was rude.
And 9 of clubs is gonna fly past and throw a bladed spade at Keone. Because he thinks he can get lucky.
Except I can see Keone, so I would like to go ahead and redirect and warp that.
Of course you will. That is a natural 20, although he's a minion, so it doesn't count, but it is a 30.
Looks like it's taking a second.
Okay,
Come on,
so
Will.
this is a stupid question.
Uh-huh.
Are they dressed like playing cards, or are they humanoid playing cards?
They are wearing battle armor, and they have playing card emblems on their right breast.
Okay, so they're not like, it's not like
This is not a Queen of Hearts playing card.
Okay, that's in my head, that's what they looked like. So I was like, are they human? Like, Because I'm trying to figure out if there's a power I can use against them, and so it's like, are they human or are they
They're
not?
also riding giant flying playing cards.
Okay.
I must be
Those are
having some kind of lag. It's not. Try this. Okay. Eventually I'll get the command right.
/ roll d20. You know,
34.
That is enough. Okay.
I want to put the other end of that warp just right behind the head of the guy holding a hostage.
Makes sense.
I don't know if that. I mean, I do have all of the indirect ability to be able to do that. I don't know if that catches him off guard in any sort of way, but
I'll say it does. I'll say he's not defenseless, but vulnerable because he was not expecting that.
and I got a 17 to hit.
That will hit him if while he is defenseless.
All right, then.
So he'll take
7. Or no, it would be its damage rank because I'm doubting it's a damage rank 12.
No, it is a damage rank 4. So it's a DC 19.
Wow.
You're gonna start rolling like normally at some point, right?
Look, blame roll 20. Don't blame me.
There's always one random minion. It's just
Rat bastard.
Spider Queen, you're up.
Like
There is, in addition to Kione and Portal and Crucible, who have all made appearances, there is also a woman flying on a broomstick with a wand in her hand and a rabbit on her shoulder.
Okay. Don't know, is that minion?
Blast the dealer with lightning.
I can clearly see from here that the professional superheroes have that hostage situation covered, right?
You can certainly make that assumption, yes.
Sorry, wait. Spider Queen does still know me. I haven't changed appearance, actually.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, right.
I said it's fine.
Okay,
I do
so
like
you
the fact,
recognize
though.
this woman. It's
I do
woman
like the
you were
fact though
talking
that
to.
she's coming in themed with the bunny, like the white rabbits. She kind of looks like
The bunny wasn't meant to be a theme. I hate him.
I know, but it's like all I'm saying is Alice in Wonderland right now.
Is
she's
that
on
bunny
a
the
broomstick with a
Jabberwock?
wand.
The dealer, he is still he's still immobilized, but he's not defenseless.
He is no longer immobilized, but he is staggered.
Okay.
He's not staggered anymore, actually. Well, he is.
No, staggered doesn't go away.
You're right. My bad.
Dazed went away, but because he's staggered, he's permanently dazed.
That sucks for him. I don't feel bad.
Yeah.
Okay, seems like he's been pretty hard to hit, so I'm gonna accurate attack. I don't have the maneuver, so it's just gonna be +2 to hit, -2 on the effect.
Okay.
But Spider Queen is going to she is going to one hand fire a web behind this guy, pull herself forward, and in midair, webs are going to form around the other hand, and she's going to hit this guy with a web boxing glove.
I love it.
Fancy.
Ooh.
Or not.
Well, it was accurate attack, so 15, but I don't think 15's
That
gonna
won't hit. My 21 missed, so
Yeah.
Oh, last luck point, because I don't want to embarrass myself in front of the cool superheroes.
well, I already embarrassed myself, so
Hey,
I love
Ethan,
it.
did you hear that? We're cool.
I actually added cool as a persuasion for myself.
Very good.
That makes sense.
I love everything
21.
about that.
23 is what you have technically.
Yeah, so 23 with the hero point and the accurate attack.
With 23 will hit.
And then it's DC 27 for the damage.
Yeah, that's gonna be hard. Holy shit.
Damn.
Stop talking.
Gee, I don't know if I can make that.
I mean, he has a toughness of 6 now, because he will take another bruise. But
No, she thinks these people are too cool. I'm gonna fatigue, so I can do another action and then just go again with the other web boxing glove. Just shoot
Okay.
a web on the other side of him, and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
come back
She's
in the
gonna
direction.
she's gonna pull a crucible.
So that would be a 21 to hit
that. Yep.
or 27.
Okay. So that is another hit. 20. So that is another hit, and he's dazed again, which he was dazed anyways.
I know, lasts longer.
Yeah.
Yeah, looking at the other heroes around here, and after landing a couple decent hits on this guy, she will say, "I'd consider surrendering if I was you, bud. Looks like the deck's stacked against you."
Portal looks over at her and says, "Nice."
Thanks.
The dealer is not an idiot.
I have such a good attack against him.
Where's
No,
that energy for my puns?
so
What was that?
So where's that energy for my puns?
the dealer says, "Right, you got me fair and square. I'm gonna cash my chips in," and he kind of raises his hands. Now, I mean, it's up to you how much you actually care to respect that, but
I mean, I would hope the heroes respect the surrender.
yeah, Kiana.
Most of them do. Just unfortunate the one that comes right after that.
I mean, there are still playing cards to deal with.
I know, but I had such a good pun and such a good thing I was gonna do while I did the pun, and I was gonna take him down.
Aw.
Now I can't do it. I know. I was gonna say.
I mean,
What's stopping you?
Honestly,
I
you probably
know.
would have rolled a 1 and missed, so.
Oh yeah. I was like, I always play my cards right and aim for the heart, and I was gonna use my blood freeze, and I was gonna freeze his heart.
Ah,
Dang.
You're just gonna kill him. Okay.
I never get to use that power very often.
Yeah, because it's
Oh no, it's brutal. The original creation of this character was from DC Universe, and she was a villain. So
right.
would be like
I had to try and figure out how to make the
better with
powers
something
less
in the
villain.
dark than
Yeah. Okay. So even though he surrendered, the other playing cards are not surrendering.
Well, they haven't yet. I mean,
haven't had a chance.
Okay. So I'm gonna just do the same thing and be like, I'm gonna tell Spider Queen, I'm gonna be like, great job, and then I'm going to aim for the guy that tried to hit me. And then I'm assuming I can see all 4 playing cards that are left, right? There's only 4 left.
yes. Although, if you try to attack the one who has the hostage,
He's gonna
His
kill that hostage.
readied action of killing the hostage will go off.
I'm like trying to think. I'm like, I don't think I have anything that I could use to
Oh, wait,
circumvent
Aaron.
that.
Yeah.
Does that mean it should have gone off when he got hit in the back of the head with a... Or are you saying because he was caught off guard? He
Yeah, I'm
didn't?
going to say because he was not prepared for it.
Okay.
He more just thinks his friend's an idiot. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna. Okay, I'm gonna hit the guy that hit me first. What is that?
9 of clubs.
9. Yeah, 9 of clubs. I'm gonna go for him first.
Okay.
Scroll back up. Ice weapon. I'm basically gonna do the same thing, just turn into some ice shanks.
Uh-huh.
Mother! Oh my god. I'm assuming a 13's not gonna hit him.
No.
Have my last king hero point, because I also can't look stupid in front of the new heroes.
I love the fact that everyone wants to impress each other.
24.
Yeah, that'll do.
Okay. And then I'm going to aim for the 4 of spades.
Okay.
I swear to God. There aren't any more fucking hero points.
Yep, that's a 14.
No, she spent a hero point. Isn't that a 24?
No, I spent a hero point to roll the 24.
Right. Yeah, she spent the hero point to re-roll the 13
Which
and got a
became-
24, which took out the 9 of clubs.
Okay.
And then
I'm gonna go fatigued and I'm gonna try again.
okay.
Mother
God damn.
Wow.
God!
Would a moral support help in this situation?
Oh, this
Oh,
is
the new hero's trying to give you moral support.
I'm sorry,
How much
Keone, I
fasting?
rubbed off on you too much.
You can't retroactively get moral support.
That's
Hexa, you're
fair.
up. Kiona, you can move if you want, but
no, fuck these. I'm
Hexa.
so mad right. It's a snowball scene all over again.
You forgot how much Roll20 hates the players?
Apparently.
Where are my dice? I'm gonna roll real dice.
I'll allow that.
I'm still waiting for
I don't think we added this one. I wanted to when I said it.
the
What was
add-on.
I don't think we added the thing I mentioned about basically a shield for others that I could create.
Didn't we?
I don't see it
Okay.
unless it's just not named what I would think it'd be named.
I just closed your roll 20.
But we had discussed that.
We had. Let me pull it back up. And you've got oodles of points still to spend.
Exactly.
The 16 on my regular dice.
Yeah, I did not put that on your sheet. But again, you have oodles of points,
And it was meant to be there.
and it was meant to be there. So what?
I have to ask if it's possible to, because it doesn't look like an attack, basically just get the shield around the hostage.
I mean, I guess you could have put subtle on it. Sure.
Yeah, that's basically what the plan is to just kind of do the little like and get them protected so that they can just go attack them now.
Okay.
That's what I want to do. Because we're struggling apparently to deal with this hostage situation.
Yeah. All right. So the hostage now has a plus 12 impervious toughness that is subtle.
And then I'm just kind of gonna look to Kyoto because I'm near her and do the your friends are safe to attack now. The hostage should be good.
Of course she'll believe you.
I mean, it's you choose to believe me or not, but
Right.
I was fighting the same guy as you, so
Did I see that happen though?
it's subtle.
It's subtle.
But I do.
No, I
You
mean-
have seen me use magic, and I am still holding a wand.
Well, I was gonna say, did I see you shoot the dealer though? Because we weren't
Yes.
there yet.
No,
You
you did
saw me
not.
the second time, though.
Oh, that's true. You
there
were
when I
there
shot.
in time for the second one.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I
I
only
didn't
remember
see
you
it the
hitting him
second
once,
time,
shooting
but-
at him once. So okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm like,
she
did
missed the second time, but
Yeah. Oh.
I'm like, did I see you do it? Because I'm like, I feel like the
You did.
Alice in Wonderland vibe. I would think that you were with them. So
Yeah. Second one you saw, though.
Keone will relay the message to Portal and Crucible.
okay. 4 of clubs is laughing about the fact that you missed him, so he's going to throw a spade at you.
So they're not surrendering. Stupid.
Oh,
That is
you
a 29.
fucking
Man,
Kidding
these guys love
me.
rolling
I'm
crits.
sorry. Can I
There's
laugh
always
that
one
they
guy.
have improved critical?
What?
Can I laugh that they have apparently an improved critical as minions where crits don't matter?
It matters against other minions.
It's still funny.
It is funny. I didn't build them.
It's a byproduct to Professor Christopher McLaughlin. Also, somebody's missing
Like-
from Zoom.
Yeah, we like
Like
it.
story.
We lost Gary.
Gary.
Oh. I need him to come back. All right, so
Gary's back in the room.
Yes, so there is a bladed spade being thrown at Kione. I'm assuming Portal is going to redirecting warp.
Yeah.
All right.
Also, he's gonna say, so Keone, you want me to trust you that some person none of us knows told you that it was okay to unleash on the guy holding hostage.
And you're just gonna hear over the comms be like, but and
I
then
didn't hear that. You
I
went
didn't hear
supersonic.
anything.
that her bunny is so cute. I
That
don't know.
that is doing absolutely nothing for your case.
Bunny is very cute.
She's on a floating broom.
She's on your shoulder at the moment, but
No, I mean, I'm on the floating broom.
you're on the flying broom, yes. All right, do you want to roll that redirecting warp, Portal?
Yes. My character sheet is just flat out not working.
Huh.
Love that for you.
Our next stream will be brought to you by candles and cup strings.
Next stream won't be brought to you. You'll just have to join in the cup strings.
Why is it not working now? Flash roll d20 plus 18. Unrecognized command. Is it the other slash?
Yes.
Nope, it is not the
Yeah,
other.
put a
Needs a
space between
space.
roll and d20.
But that was the first one that it didn't. Oh, the first one I typoed.
That's true. It's weird. You're right. Your character sheet is not working.
33.
That'll do.
And I thought you were going to say, that's right, you did misspell it. 29 to hit Mr. Hostage Taker.
That'll hit. He will make this toughness save, at which point his readied action will go off, and he will attempt to stab the hostage, and his bladed spade will break off. Because
Well, I am going to instant counter
I
redirecting warp.
okay,
Because one,
you don't believe him.
yeah, I don't have I don't know who this person is, and two, got a really cool idea for how it works. So will a 27?
Well, I haven't rolled his attack yet because
Yeah.
I haven't. So he's going to effectively get the benefit of having aimed. So
Just gonna crit again. Jesus.
Okay, so I failed, but at least. Oh, wait, no. Sorry, I had a 37 because I rolled a 9 and it should be a 19.
all right, yeah.
So the attack on him is a 28. As he jams in the spade, but the portal opens up next to her neck and exits on the back, right in front of his neck. Of course. Of course.
This guy.
I
He's
know
actually
he's
the
one.
dealer.
15?
Rat bastard.
Hell, have
He's
you
really
rolled
the
below a
dealer. The other guy's a
17?
front.
Yeah.
I mean,
Um,
I believe it.
you know what? He feels like his odds have gone way too far,
Are the odds stacked against him?
and he is going to throw the hostage to the ground
They're fine. At least no bruises.
and take the hell out off.
Does he go
Hey, the
past
hostage
me?
doesn't have a bruise now.
What, Alex?
No bruises from the hostage when they fall.
I said, does he go past me?
He would have gone the other, not the direction he saw you flying.
That's fair. We gotta find that guy.
Does he have some kind of movement ability that he's going to be able to just clean get away?
How
I mean,
fast flying?
with this kind of level of movement, high-speed chases are really hard to manage.
Yeah.
Well, I was just going to I just have a ranged attack with my portal and put him in like
Loop.
one of the police cars.
Right. So he can move 1,800 feet in a round, which
He
I'm
does
going
have
to say is
special- okay,
probably enough to get out of your line of sight.
Yeah. No, that's why I was asking if he had some kind of special to be able to get out of line of sight.
Yeah, he has flying 6. He moves 1,800
Oh,
feet
really?
around.
Same as me.
Yeah.
The jerk gets away.
The jerk gets away. Portal, it's your actual turn now.
Oh, hey.
There are 2 cards still up.
And they have not stood down.
One of them threw a spade at Keone. The other one hasn't gone yet, so you don't know if he's going to stand down or not.
Okay. That was the one who threw the bomb at me.
Yes.
Redirecting war.
Okay. Crucible.
Jupe, welcome back. I'm sorry you have heartburn. It is probably my fault.
It's always Alex's fault.
Yep.
We have an emoji for that.
We do.
I'm going to fly back onto the scene. I'll see these 2 card guys, and I'm going to try to do a magnetic volley multi-attack to take them out.
Okay.
Here's for the 6 of clubs.
Warden, there technically are, and I have a D20 that's supposed to be able to do that, but they haven't finished the app to actually communicate with Roll20.
Oh, I've got one of those too. That's lame.
Those
I
will
got
both
I got 26 to hit the first guy and a 22 to hit the other guy with the penalty for multi-attack. And it's
Yep.
DC 25 for both of them.
They can make that. So we'll go with the 6 first. He does not. The 4 also does not.
Awesome. I'll fly in, and I'm just going to sort of wrap them up in their playing cards like a foot by the foot.
Okay.
And gently place them on the ground with their heads sticking out and their feet kicking.
All right. So you guys managed to stop the dealer and catch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You caught half of the dealers club or players club members. All right. So unless you are going to go after the unknown superheroes, we can go out of combat.
The Sentinels can handle our light work.
Portal is going to go up to who's right there? Spider Queen. And say, Hey, it's not to meet you. It's nice to meet you. Don't hold it against me, but Brandon is kind of disappointed that there isn't going to be a misunderstanding fight. But I think you're cool.
uh, wait, this is the thing that Wordle is saying?
Yes. Portal
Uh,
says those words exactly.
right. Well, I'll try not to get too sad about that. I mean,
It's one of his favorite tropes.
uh, same here. I'm Spider Queen, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
Fiona will just slide in between them and freeze the dealer's feet to the ground since no one's, handcuffed him in any way yet.
Yeah, we've only got him surrounded and are waiting for power negation.
We did not see his full powers. We don't know what he can do.
There.
Yeah, Aaron, I'm going to take this civilian to the triage zone I set up, and then I'll come back.
Okay.
Keone, you're on top of me.
Oh, sorry.
Everyone other than Crucible, Keone, and Portal, can you all give me a perception check?
I would love to fail a
I
perception
just closed
check.
my character sheet.
Do I get any bonuses for magnetism senses?
No.
My sheet got turned on. I got a 26.
What about magic?
No.
No
got a
magic
21.
sensing. I don't get anything extra for that.
No.
Oh shit, where's
I'm
Riley?
just asking.
By the way, Keone does ping his magic, right?
Yes.
Thought so.
Yes, she is full of the magics.
Well,
Yep.
that's
Okay, perception. Hold on, I gotta find it. My character sheet's loading slowly.
Well-
Perception. What the shit? That's an 18.
Okay. And Portal got a 26.
Yes.
So Peter and Ethan both see Riley stepping out of the Starbase Coffee, kind of stepping out onto the street because obviously at this point traffic has completely stopped, and just kind of arches an eye and goes back inside like, I'll wait.
Fiona is distracted by the bunny.
Yep.
don't get distracted. They're the worst.
The
I'll
bunny-
go see what Riley wants.
The bunny is going to say aloud, well, Hexa, are you going to introduce me to all of these wonderful, charming new heroes?
How do they know them? How would I introduce them when I haven't even introduced myself?
Well, maybe you should do that then.
Okay, maybe you should shut up.
He will hop off of your shoulder and onto Keone's.
Did we
Now
hear
Keone's
that?
over.
Oh, you suck.
Did we hear?
Keanu's-
Did we hear
Keanu's
the bunny?
like big doe eyes just looking at him like, yeah, can it talk? Like she's just freaking out.
What was that, Brandon?
Did we hear the bunny?
Yeah.
Okay. So she's not talking to herself.
Nope.
Talking bunny.
The bunny can speak to her telepathically, but this was allowed.
No, if it wants to mock me, it does it verbally.
Do any of you have a language other than English as your native language?
No.
No, but I do have a universal translator.
I
Yeah.
do. I lived
So,
in Germany.
So, Hexa, you hear the bunny speaking in German, although you know that everyone else is hearing it in English.
I also know a bunch of languages, so it doesn't matter. But
Right.
stupid little
But the bunny has the ability to always be understood by anyone he's talking
bunny. Hate this stupid thing.
to.
Fiona's just like petting under its chin and like scratching behind its ears and just like
Don't fall
fawning
for
over it.
Ethan, did you go into the Starbase as Crucible or?
Yeah, I'm going as Crucible.
Okay.
Just in case there's anybody else in here, because I only cleared the street, I didn't clear the buildings.
Yeah. There are people like huddling down and hiding, but as they see that the fight is over, it's starting to come back up and waiting for the police to arrive.
Situation's under control, the Stormbreakers are on the scene. go about your business.
Yay! And some people run up to you and like want to take like selfies, and Riley's just sitting in a chair with a smirk on her face.
Since Riley is known to have worked for the Stormers, and since Ethan probably doesn't want his good friend Peter there next to him while he's in costume, Portal's going to go ahead and stay in costume.
Okay. At the moment, like I said, Riley is just waiting, but like I'll wait to talk to you until I can talk to you without causing a scene.
Yeah, I will engage with fans as politely as possible for the correct amount of time.
So as you guys are waiting for the Aegis to arrive with the power dampening cuffs and everything, those of you who are still outside, so not Ethan, you hear a noise coming from above. Before you have a chance to react, because this is essentially a surprise round, a glowing figure comes crashing to the ground in front of you, leaving a crater in the ground.
What the shit?
You would all recognize the style of armor, but not this particular one, as being a member of the Star Knights. Gary, I think I told you what happened that sent you crashing down, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Well off, are they?
They're staggered. That hurt.
I'm gonna walk over and hit them with the healing wand. If they allow.
Gary, do you want to say something to the assembled heroes? You definitely recognize Portal and Kione because they're world famous heroes. You have no idea who the spider themed or the witches, but
Yeah, so I'll kind of crawl out of the crater. I will look up to the sky. Do I notice anything coming down yet?
no, they hit you up in orbit. So
Okay. So since I kind of recognize a couple of heroes, and like, this is Emerald City, not Freedom City. They knocked me pretty hard. And like described, it is the Star Knight armor. It's a different color than what you've seen previously. It almost looks like a shade of brass. I will go ahead and ignite the sword.
I'll activate redirecting warp.
I was just thinking Keanu is gonna start readying an ice spear behind her.
No, that lightsaber's for the Marvel Cinematic Universe post-credit scene.
So with the Star Knight having crashed to the ground in front of you, that feels like a great place to go ahead and break for tonight.
Looks like we're gonna get our misunderstanding fight anyway.
Portal looks at the screen and says, "We are gonna get that miscommunication fight."
So, thank you everyone for joining us tonight. Thank you for coming, being here for our season 2 premiere. Around our network, we will have a new episode of Freedom League Dark tomorrow. And on Thursday, a new episode of the Titan City Serials will be available through your favorite podcast player. Heroes, I'm going to give you everyone a chance to say goodnight and goodbye, and we'll start with Alex.
I love being Crucible again. It gives me joy. And I hope that you all enjoyed this new layout and this new team. And hopefully the Star Knight can be the adult in the room. But yeah, until we see you again, take some time to take care of yourself, and I will pass it over to Kione.
I don't have anything. Just be on the lookout. Some more fun stuff I'm adding for socials. So make sure you like, follow, subscribe. What are all the other things that you do on all the other platforms that you can come up with?
Retweet, repost.
Yeah, all the fun things. Just do all of them. And be on the lookout. There'll be some fun surprises coming later, and different things coming. So all I have is to play a game, and I'll pass it to Brandon.
I don't have anything other than I am just so happy to be back with my perverted 20-year-old id with a heart of gold. And so I will say, be kind to everyone, especially yourself. And pass it to Calvin.
Okay. I'm real excited. I'm really excited to whatever is going to happen this season. But mostly I am excited to have a front row seat to Crucione. Uh, so, uh, yeah, I'll also be back here tomorrow because y'all can't get rid of me. Additionally, on the YouTubes, please check out the Win with Dice channel where we have weekly gaming streams and tabletop RPG podcasts. Doing a whole lot of fun stuff over there and probably adding a new streaming day this week and for the next little while. So come by and see what's going on over there. And with that, I'll pass it over to Jenny.
Hey, really glad to finally get a pop in here. Sorry I was late tonight. It will happen again. Simply due to being incredibly busy right now, of course, when we start, because that's just how luck works out now, isn't it? And as we can see in all of my luck whenever it comes to ever rolling anything. But I'm excited to be part of this group. I'm excited to be in this and seeing how it all goes. I'm excited to figure out how my character is gonna work because, oh God, I still am struggling on that, as you also probably noticed. But take care of yourself, be nice, drink water, take meds if you have them. Uh, your body needs you to take care of yourself and it will yell at you when you don't, so do that. We love you. Gary.
I hope everyone enjoyed the 2 minutes, maybe a little less that I was in, but that was great. I enjoyed. I'm excited to join this group and see where we go for season 2. I will sign off with Evil Beware, the true Star Knight.
Ooh. I gotta ask, Gary, is your armor magnetic?
I was thinking about that when you started tossing stuff around. I'm like, this could be interesting.
It can be helpful and harmful. I'm here to help.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say that the Star Knight armor is probably not composed of a ferrous metal.
Give me some PowerPoints. I'm gonna get past that block in Ethan's brain.
But yes, is it magnetic? Is the Tuesday version of does it have a soul? So, all right. Well, then that is it for all of us here at the Untold Stories Project. Until next time, keep rolling 20s and night, everyone.